Hello friends, welcome back. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody stopping in, and I appreciate everyone who has subscribed and helped me grow my channel. So tonight, I am, oh my God, excited to show you guys these tumblers. So it's getting to be the holidays. You know, I try all kinds of goofy stuff all the time just to see if it works. So I have all these practice tumblers. And around the holidays, I like pull out the practice tumblers because I like to look and see, what I can like maybe finish up, put a name on, give to my niece to give to her friends for, Christmas. So I'll like put names on them that she wants and let her give them to her friends. Well, if you guys remember, I did some videos on the Crystalac. And so I had these two Crystalac cups. They had 9 layers of the Crystalac on them. And absolutely nothing wrong with Crystalac. It gives this beautiful satin finish. It's just really about preference. For me, I like the real shiny high gloss finish as opposed to that satin. And, I like the Crystalac a lot for like my single layer plastic cups, such as like the Starbucks tumblers and stuff like that. So anyways, I had these two tumblers and I was like, God, these colors are so beautiful. I wonder if I could put epoxy over the Crystalac. And oh my gosh, I was so pleasantly surprised. So pleasantly surprised. So now, just so you know, these both have the epoxy coat on here is like 5 cc's maybe for each one, 5 milliliters, cc and a milliliter, same thing, maybe 5 cc's total. So they both still need one more layer because, once I put the name, I'll put another layer on them. And then on one of them, my decal lifted and epoxy got underneath it. So I will have to like file that down, sand that down, and put epoxy another layer over it. But these are so beautiful, I had to show you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, could I really take time to put Crystalac underneath my epoxy? I mean, probably not. But now I'm thinking, I wonder how many layers of Crystalac it would take for it to look like this. Like, can I put, because if I can put 2 or 3 layers and then epoxy and it looks like this, I'm in. Let me just tell you. So I am praying that the camera will do this justice. But look at how deep and beautiful this color is. So can you put epoxy over Crystalac? The answer is absolutely 100% yes. Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Like, wow. I just told my husband, I'm like, I only have a little bit of bright tone left. I think I need to order some more because now I want to play around with it and see what, like, a layer or two, what it would do to an epoxy tumbler. So, yeah. But, I mean, this is so deep and so beautiful. Like crazy. crazy. I can't wait to see what the, what the video looks like if it actually, pulls the color out. But I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, the glitter looks almost 3D. It is so deep. And this one, oh, now I already dropped this one. So this is the one you can see right here, my decals up. So I will be fixing that, unfortunately, but no problem. I'll fix it. And I did drop it out there on the back porch. So good thing I got to put another layer on it. See right there, that's where I dropped it. But look at this, like this color is so like deep and amazing. And I wish that I still had, I used this glitter on a tumbler for somebody. And I wish that I still had that, because I would love to be able to show you them side by side. Because even though it was beautiful, it was not like this deep beautiful. Like, this is so amazing. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you have some tumblers that you put Crystalac on and have decided that, maybe you want a more glossy shine, and you were wondering about whether or not you could put epoxy over top of the Crystalac, I just wanted to share this with you because, I mean, the answer is overwhelming. Yes, absolutely. Like, I'm beside myself how pretty this is. Absolutely beside myself. Okay, and then I did take video this morning of what these look like with just the Crystalac. And so this one, I know for a fact I did 9 layers on it. I'm pretty sure this one was 9 layers, but I can't remember. Now, the difference with this one, this one I used Mod Podge to put the glitter on. And this one I used the Crystalac polyurethane, like if you buy the Bright Tone polyurethane kit. I use that to put the glitter on this one. And I really wasn't a fan of how that polyurethane worked to put the glitter on. However, under this, I am a huge fan because, like, the way the colors come out, like, I'm amazed. I am just really taken back by how nice these came out with that. So anyways, listen, I wanted to share with you in case you might, by chance have some Crystalac tumblers that, you were thinking, I'd really like that glossy finish instead of that satin finish. And you were wondering, would it be okay to do that without ruining your tumbler? Well, I just want you to know I tried it and it's beautiful. All right. Hey, listen, and if you want to see what the tumblers looked like with just the Crystalac on it, that video will be attached as well. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a blessed, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I have several projects that I got to get finished and out. I know that this week I've not been, my usual for uploading, well, the past couple weeks, but I've just really had so much going on. So I will get everything caught up as soon as I can. And I do have some, super fun projects to bring to you guys. All right. Hey, listen, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. If you like these cups, if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. And friends, I will see you later. Have a blessed, beautiful night and have a happy and safe Halloween. Bye. All right, friends. Okay, so I have these 2 tumblers. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that the Crystalac is very nice, and I know that there are people who love it that make absolutely beautiful, beautiful tumblers out of it. Now, I like the Crystalac for my plastic single wall plastic tumblers, like my Starbucks single wall plastic tumblers. So I love it for that. But for me personally, I don't love it for tumblers. And it's really just personal preference. It's what you like. I just prefer epoxy. I think that Crystalac is great for someone who doesn't want to mess with epoxy, who doesn't like the chemicalness of epoxy, for someone who is allergic to epoxy. And, and I think that it's great, for me, it's great for, I like it for coffee mugs, and I like it for single wall plastic tumblers. So, please don't think that I'm like, making judgment on anybody who loves Crystalac, because it's all personal preference, and it does have a nice finish to it. It's just on my tumblers, I don't really like the more satin finish. I prefer that thick glossy finish, and that's just my preference. So I just want you to see. So this was the Crystalac tumbler, but these are so pretty, the color's so pretty on them, that I didn't want to let it go to waste. So if you can see, this is the Crystalac finish, and I did go in and just add this purple glitter down here. I'm not going to seal it because I'm okay if it moves. I kind of want it to. And then I, put this decal as a tattoo. And the one thing though that I was kind of, thinking about, and I think that really depends on personal preference. I was very surprised because I was just, doing these. These were my first Crystalac tumblers, and I was just trying it out. So I did have to go in and like clean up my edges. And I was very surprised at how easy it was for me to pull the Crystalac off. So I guess, whether that's good or bad depends on, your point of view on it. So, but I was just very surprised at how easy it was for me to do so. So this is this one. Now this one, I put the glitter on with Mod Podge. I let it gas out, and then I did all bright tone on it. And this glitter looks really nice. I did sand it after every, few layers or so. But this is that one. And then this one, it's a little bit lumpier, even though it got a lot of sanding done to it, because this one I attempted to use the Crystalac polyurethane to actually put the glitter on, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. You can see like my glitter, like the color is, like different in places, because this is all green, and you can see how putting it on with the Mod Podge, the difference in, that green, because it's down there on the bottom, and here where it's got like the colors that are deeper and stuff, because I had seen that people said you could put your glitter on with the polyurethane that they sell, because you can buy it in a kit. So that I wasn't super impressed with, but again, the Crystalac, the bright tone gave a nice finish. I think both of these probably have about, I know this one has 9 layers. I think this one probably has about the same. And that was, my finish. And you can see here, like where I'm talking about how I had to go in and pull up, some of the clean up some of the edges. So anyways, I thought these colors were really, really pretty. So then I was wondering, you know, can I put epoxy over them? And what would that look like? So I'm going to take these outside. I'm going to put a layer of epoxy on it. And I'll bring it back and show it to you. All right.